Time for our viewer top talker, folks. This is your chance to chime in on the morning discussion. Well, a new study is shedding light on how people feel about your text messages and how ending them can send a different kind of message. Ending your texts with a period is truly monstrous. Yes, you heard me right. It's monstrous. We all know this, apparently. Grammar, be darned, it just doesn't look friendly if you end in a period. Now, a study has confirmed it, guys. Researchers led by Binghamton University's Sheila Klin reported the text messages ending with a period are perceived as being less sincere. Probably because the people sending them, they are heartless heathens. They're terrible people, right? During the study, researchers sent experimental messages featuring an invitation to 120 people. Now, when the reply was followed by a period, subjects rated the response as less sincere. In a follow-up study, researchers saw signs that exclamation marks may make messages seem more sincere. That's right, exclamation points add a bit of sincerity, according to this. Now, it's no surprise language evolving in weird and potentially scary ways, because language has always done that. We can just chalk this one up to human ingenuity and even maybe technological advancement. So Brittany Flower standing by. We've already been in on this morning. Brittany and I talking about this. Brittany, you agree with this study.
Okay, Chad, listen, Chad and I feel completely opposite about this, so I will start off with
It's because I'm old.
It's because you're old, Chad. Listen, it just comes down to you're old, but that's all right. That's okay, Chad. All right, so we'll start off with the question. What we want to know from you guys, do punctuations or even emojis change your perception of text messages? Okay, I will share my side of the story first, and then we'll let Chad share his side or whatever. I am the type of person that uses way too many exclamation points. Even in like professional emails, I just really want people to know that I care. But also, if you were to meet me in person or hear me talk, as I'm talking right now, I'm a pretty animated person. And so, at least for me, if I write an email and somebody reads it and then they meet me, they're like, aha, I get it. That's why you use so many exclamation points. I also use, smiley faces and GIFs. Do you guys know what GIFs are? They're the moving pictures. I'll post one on our Twitter. Go follow us on Twitter and I'll post one if you don't know what it is. On the other hand, my mom, she's super business. She always uses periods and it's just not as friendly, I don't think. But maybe it's a my generation thing. Join in on the conversation. You can like us on Facebook, which is Casa, and leave a comment there. Or follow us on Twitter and tweet us at 2CasaFox. And as always, you can go to casa.com. All right, Chad, you're heartless. Tell me, what's your opinion on this?
Heartless. All right, we need the tiebreaker here, Kristen. So you're more of Brittany's generation than of my generation. So how do you end your texts? How do you feel about this?
I'm usually smileys. I use a lot of emojis. And exclamation points.
Okay.
My thing necessarily isn't punctuation. It's one-word texts that get me. If it's just like yes or okay or fine, then I freak out. But punctuation doesn't really bother me. Like if I were to get a text with like a period, I'd be like, okay, I don't know. But I'm with Britt. When you get a text from me, it's gonna have exclamation points and smileys.
That's true. Both. I've seen the text from you and from Brittany. Absolutely. What strikes me about this study, though, is the fact that the period makes it seem insincere. Now, I could see if someone says, "Oh, I'm in trouble because they ended in a period and not an exclamation point." Because you can read into the punctuation. Absolutely. And that's obviously punctuation was invented to tell us where to take a pause, where to end a sentence, where to have a new thought, whatever it is. But the fact that it's like perceived as insincere, I'm just old.
Now, no punctuation at all is an absolute no-no. Like,
really?
I would rather a period than nothing at all.
Someone sends you a text, there's nothing there.
There's nothing,
you're like,
it's just a paragraph, and you're like, what is this? What does this mean?
Yes. So the study is saying that no punctuation seems more sincere than the period. So our producer is telling us right now. The poor period, what happened to it? He's like, guys, I've been your friend since grammar school. What's the deal? I'm just a statement. All right, let us know, guys. You could like us, as Brittany said, on Facebook, Twitter. Hit us up at casa.com. We'll share those responses in the second half hour. But when we come back on Style, it is time now for a viewer top talker. A new study is shedding light on how people feel about your text messages and how ending them can send a different kind of message. Ending your texts with a period, apparently truly monstrous. We all know this, right? Grammar, be darned, it just doesn't look friendly. A new study now has confirmed this. I thought that it was fine. Apparently not. They did a study on it. Chad's wrong. Researchers led by Binghamton University's Sheila Klin reported the text messages ending with a period are perceived as being less sincere. Probably because the people sending them, of course, are heartless heathens. During the study, researchers sent experimental messages featuring an invitation to 120 people. Now, when the reply was followed by a period, subjects rated their response as less sincere. In a follow-up study, researchers saw that signs, exclamation marks, they make the message seem more sincere. That's right, exclamation marks are more sincere nowadays. It's no surprise, of course, language is evolving in weird and potential ways, and it may be human ingenuity. Some people say it's tech. Brittany, I think you and I think Kristen's onto this as well. It's a generational thing. Am I right? Is it a generational thing?
Maybe. I mean, emojis are fairly new. That's kind of our generation.
You're right. So here's the thing. When I use an emoji, I feel, it makes me feel young again.
Oh, is that what keeps you young? That's
my producer
the fountain
agrees.
Of youth. Emojis, it's the fountain of youth.
Listen,
like,
yay, it's
you
an emoji.
Go ahead, keep using those periods, Chad, you heartless creature. I'm going to use my exclamation point so people know how I really feel. Well, let's see what other people are saying. First off, Christopher Armijo says, for the most part, text messages are real brief, which gives them the punctuations more meaning. Kristen Devine says, yes, it expresses the emotion behind the message. Example, my husband works nights. Every night he texts me good night, then adds a heart and a kissing emoji. To me, it's him kissing me good night. And Stacy Lofton says it simply, yes, with 2 exclamation points, all capital letters. I'm right there with you, Stacy. Exclamation points rule the world, as they should, even in business emails. All right, guys, join on the conversation. Are you with me or are you with Chad on this one? Go like us on Facebook, which is Casa, and leave a comment there, or follow us on Twitter and tweet us at 2CasaFox. And as always, you can go to casa.com.